There wasn't a lot of Bruins highlights October 26 at Spectra Place when Estevan faced off against the Yorkton Terriers. After defeating the Notre Dame Hounds 9-2 the previous night, the tables were turned on the Bruins. Estevan was shut out on home ice 9-0 by the Terriers. After one period of play, the Terriers led 3-0, but with 40 minutes of game action left, there was still lots of time for a comeback. The Bruins started the second period with pressure in the Terrier zone, but despite some good chances, Estevan couldn't tickle the twine. After a couple minutes of good chances by the Bruins, the Terriers took the puck down the ice and increased their lead to 4 on this Yorkton shot from the point. A few minutes later, the Bruins had a chance to get on the scoreboard on the power play, but had no luck. And the trend of the evening continued as the Bruins would get a couple good chances and the Terriers would score to increase their lead again. The nail in the coffin came midway through the game when Terriers forward Kevin Kane scored his team's 5th goal. Kane shot a laser beam, but his feet were behind the net at the time of the shot. To the credit of the Bruins, the team never gave up. With the score 7-0, the Bruins were aggressive on the forecheck, looking for their first goal. It looked like the Bruins broke the Terriers' shutout late in the game when this puck crossed the line. But no goal light went on, and the referee was not in position to see the puck cross the line. After the game, Coach Keith Cassidy was looking to put this game behind him.
I think, tonight we got off on the wrong foot and it just snowballed from there and we couldn't figure out a way to combat that. So that's not a good thing. But, one game doesn't make us a bad team. We'll learn from it and move on.
The Bruins had a week off between the lopsided loss to the Terriers and last night's game versus Notre Dame, which is a long time to think about the loss.
I would rather have it after a night like last night, but that didn't happen, so we'll take it for what it's worth, and we've got a couple days off here where we can refresh and recharge and just recommit to what we're doing here. I mean, it's a good group of guys in there. And I feel bad that we went through something like tonight, but you know what? At the same time, it can make us a better hockey club.
Cassidy says the team's mentality had a factor in the game, and it's a good lesson for the team in the future.
I mean, you can point to a number of things, but I'm through with saying these guys are a young team. I'm through with saying it's 5 games in 6 nights. You know what? It doesn't matter when we're playing. We got to show up and play. And I'll tell you what, we had one lineup change tonight. So the difference between last night and tonight isn't personnel. Okay, it's the way we showed up mentally, and we just weren't ready to go. But that's a skill. That's a skill that everybody's got to learn throughout their career, and I think tonight was a very poignant and valuable lesson.
For EstevanMercury.ca, I'm Rhys Kelso.